Hey, dreamers, it is time for the second episode of Secret Santa 2023. Question mark, because I do not want to say for who this gift is yet. You have to figure it out yourself if this is, if you haven't seen the event itself, which has been hosted by YahDeh, you can check her out on on Twitch. That's where she streams, and she also organized the Secret Santa event. And basically, with a quick recap, everybody that participate in the event gets a random person assigned to, and you're basically making a sort of like a surprise or a gift for that particular person, and based on the information that they give on their little profile that they have sent it on Discord, you can maybe have a little bit of an extra help to what you want to create if you do not really know the person. I do know this person that I got, so I already knew what I was going to make. It was also in the profile already being set as well for this person. So there was like 1 + 1 = 2 for me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make like this. I have been in a thinking mode lately. When I was going to sleep, and before I went to sleep, I was thinking in bed, like, what else can I think of this idea? And I had like a few ideas in mind of this, what I wanted to do with this creation, because I want to do like I did also last year. A sort of like not like a recreation, but like a little bit of like a gift, an ode to that particular person. I did it last year for Valhalla with one of their games, and I want to do it again. Only this time I'm trying to do it as small as possible with the concept. This time I do not have a lot of time, so I have to work a little bit more efficiently this time, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to do less work into it. I really want to like show appreciation, their creations that they made. I want to like do an ode to that, so I'm just going to recreate one of the things that they like and what they worked on or working on. If they're still working on it, I do not know. This particular person also had a Dreamscom boot from, I think it was 2 years ago or last year. I can't really remember. I think it was 2 years ago, 2021. And so I revisit that boot because when I was like creating this car, spoiler alert, but you can already guess it's going to be a sort of a car type situation where we have 4 wheels. If you have seen the first video, and so basically I wanna like recreate that particular thing. Now when I was like creating this, I had only one image from the side for this creation, and so based off that image, I was trying to figure out how the thing looked, and to be honest, I thought like that's not really enough information for me to go for. So what I did is I knew, because I also streamed the whole Dreamscom. I always do that, always did that. There's no Dreamscom anymore. Well, we did one for this year, the last time basically this year, which I participate to help a little bit. I couldn't really do much assets, sadly, but you can still visit the Dreamscom 2023 if you haven't already. You should. It's made by the community instead of by Molecule itself. The reason is, of course, probably already know, Molecule doesn't do live support anymore, or basically Sony doesn't want that. I think the Molecule wants to do it, but they get hold off by higher ups. So and you also know probably there's a lot been like, I haven't really spoke about this last time, or I spoke at all about my opinion. Well, I don't want to like put my opinions too much on this, but you probably already know that Molecule got a huge layoff happening, sadly, for all the people that have been worked on and worked at Molecule for the past years. And it's really sad that that's happening. A lot of good people are risking or are losing their jobs. which is really sad. Most of the people that I followed and they followed me on social media, all of those people that followed me as well from Minimal Molecule, like a bunch of them, they all lost their job. It's insane and crazy. I don't want to talk too much about this subject because it's not fun. But I do have a very strong opinion on this. But but that's something that Minimal Molecule cannot do anything about it. So I want to keep that opinion a little bit for me. If you want to know really my opinion, if I'm live on stream sometime, you can always ask me what I think about this, because like I do have a very strong opinion about what's happening right now, not only at Media Molecule, but everywhere in the game industry at the moment. There's a huge shift happening, layoffs happening, and so it's not only affecting Media Molecule, by the way. It's a lot of other great studios, like a lot of like even like higher studios, bigger studios. They all are facing with layoffs, and I do have an opinion about this. If you want to know my opinion on all this subject, ask me on stream. I'm totally fine to talk about this, but this is not the occasion to talk about that. I feel very sorry for all the hard worked people that were working their butts off at Media Molecule, and all they lost their jobs. There were a lot of great people. People did basically the curation, people that did art design, level design, art directors, or I don't know all their titles, but people that did the back end from the website, for example, the Insider, they all lost their job, and it's sad. But that's what I really want to say about this for now, because like it's of course this isn't a sculpting video, but I didn't really said anything about this particular subject. Yeah, I cannot ignore it because it's something that's been happening sadly for Media Molecule, but also in the game industry in general. In this particular video, I'm going to continue with the sculpting, and like I said, I visit the Dreamscom booth from this particular person to make some screenshots around the subject, around the thing. So I have now in front of me on my other monitor to see which, how the whole creation is going to look, or how the creation is looking. I try to recreate it as much as possible in the same way as they have it. But I do, of course, a little bit of like the Jechta touch in it, so I'm probably going to change a few things here and there. Now, let's go straight into it. So basically, the card, let me just disable the hover effect. I do not like that at all. So last time I made the basically like the how you say that, like the first shape of it, which of course looks very silly right now, but it's only for me to see, okay, how does it look, how should it look. And now I have like the original creation like in the other screen right now, and I'm seeing like, oh no, I was not right at all with a lot of stuff. So the first bumper, or like the spoiler, is the front spoiler. I don't know how it's called, but I think it's the front spoiler, if that's what its name is. I thought that for the aerodynamics, that the front bumper were like the side wings, the side small wings, were moving in an arrow towards the camera right now. And I really thought that based on that one image that I had before, I thought that was the case. But now that I have actually seen the creation itself, it looks like I was right in the very first beginning, when before I changed it, that the wings actually were, instead of like pointing directly to me, it points a little bit like off. So I think that this is, I don't know, also good for aerodynamics. I'm not really like a big car racing or like racing nerd. I do love cars. Only specifically some certain cars, not like the modern day ones. But so I was like revisiting that creation. I was like, oh, so it was how I had it before. So I have to change that again. So we're going to change that. And then I'm going to shape the whole creation itself. I also have now, I also now know what to do on the backside of the vehicle, because I didn't know how the backside was looking. Because like my image was this. This was my image around this angle. That was the only image I had last time in the very first first video. So it was really, really hard to tell, yeah, how the back was like looking and how the back was shaping and stuff like that. The end, the rear, basically, of the vehicle. And so I was like, yeah, I'm not going to continue like this based off one image. So I really need to, what I did, like I said, I revisit the Dreamscom event from a few years ago, where it was just like standing there in its full glory in 360 degrees, so you could like walk around on it. So I made a few screenshots on different angles, different sides, so I knew exactly how it was looking. And from based off that, I'm going to continue working on it. So without further ado, let's go straight into further of the creation. Here we go. So, okay. First of all, I saw that the front bumper is not having a space between the nose and this thing here. I kind of want to redo that as well, because like I try to be as close as possible with the original creation, right? So that's the first thing what we're going to do. And it's going to be a little bit tricky. Luckily, I have a lot of like sculpted in mirror mode, which means that I only have to move one side, and then the other side is going together with it. The downside, well, not the downside, but actually the the other way thing is that like it's not in one sculpt. The original creation is in one sculpt. I'm not going to do that this time because I want to keep the quality as high as possible. That also means that I'm going to try to improve the quality of the rest of the thing as much as possible. Normally I don't do that. Like we already have like 8% of this whole creation. Normally I don't do this at all. Normally I always try to go for the lowest quality graphics quality as possible, but the reason why I'm doing it so high is simply because, well, I cannot go further because this one is pretty much shaped in an in a lot of different ways, so that's why it cannot be much sharper. So I have to like tweak here and there, but I want to keep it as sharp as possible. I want to make it like if this is a sort of an fan artwork. That's how I'm trying to approach this, instead of that the thing has actually a purpose in for what it is. So I hope that makes sense. Oh, I see that I am losing FPS for no reason. I will wait till my FPS is back. I can see it right now. I don't know. Sometimes it happens after 10 minutes, between 10 and 50 minutes. It suddenly is like dropping FPS for no reason. I don't know why that is. I always have that. No matter if I record or stream, every 10 minutes, it's so sorry about that. It should be fine now. I saw it. This time I saw it. I saw it happening. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't like a recording device, but it's terrible. All right. So right. Also, the wings, we need to fix that as well. So instead of that, it was shaped like this, we need to bring it back as how the original creation is. I don't know if it's 10 degrees again. It looks now like that's straight. So we have to move it again. 5 degrees maybe now from now on. Yeah, that seems about right. For those who are in the chat and are a little bit more familiar with how aerodynamics work, can you please tell me if this is actually a better way for aerodynamics? Because like I would think it's the other way around, but I could be totally wrong. I did look at Formula 1 cars as reference, and I must say that it was also really hard to tell, because like some of the side wings were or super straight, or they were a little bit like this as well. So yeah, let me know. Is this actually the best way for aerodynamics if the wings are a little bit like pointing outside of the vehicle? Let me know, because like I do not know. I'm only assuming things, and that's never good. Okay, so also the side wings are a little bit too thick. Oh, and also see here what's happening here. Oh no, I thought I was already. I was there, but the lighting was tricking me. You have to move it a bit more inwards. Let me. Okay, that should be good. There is a little bit of. Oh, there's a little bit cut out. Oh no. Wait, I have an idea, because like in the original creation, it's a little bit thicker. I can a little bit work around with that. Then hopefully can. There's another way to, yeah, it's a bit too late now, but okay. Well, this looks fine to me. So there we go. And now we need to make it a little bit smaller. It's also less rounder than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to pull the nose a little bit more down, like the angle of the nose. So it should be like this, and then we bring this up again. There we go. I believe that's how it is. In original creation, it is a little bit thicker, but I'm not really going for that. The reason is that I want to make the high quality version, and the original one is a little bit more. I don't want to say cartoony, but it's made for practical use, so that you can actually drive with the car. This one is not going to be movable, because that will be insane of quality if I'm going to do that. I'm not going to make a game out of this. It's just for some of fan art. That's basically what I can describe about this. Also, a good thing to know is that that underneath the what is it called? I forgot. A few years ago, when I was still like playing Grand Theft Auto, I knew all the terms, but I've been out for a while of that. But I need to make this a little bit higher, because it's a little bit hovering above, which probably going to. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Then I do it differently. One sec. Because this is a separate sculpt. So I don't have to worry about it too much. So this goes a little bit up. And it connects the front thing. And I'm going to try to make it fit a little bit better when the circle was hitting. So I really didn't have to make that gap in there. But oh well, because like it's hovering above it anyway now, but oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, so that should be okay. In the original creation, it's a little bit have a rounder nose. I think I'm going to do that in the post process of all this to make it, once I have the shape, I'm going to tweak how it looks on the top. That's a little bit more rounder. I think that the original creation is made with a lot of spheres, and or maybe it's also sculpted. It's, well, of course it's sculpted, but I mean like that the whole thing is rounded. Also, the front wings are like that. So I'm going to try to do that. Also, we should not forget the mirror mode this time. And let's use sub-blend. This is going to be a little tricky. Maybe I can make the nose wings also separate to make it a little bit more easier for myself. Like I said, normally you do not really need to do that, or you should not really do this to make everything in like multiple sculpts, because like if you are going to create something in Dreams as an, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I have to see how I'm going to solve this. I probably have to Yeah, shall I just do this in a separate sculpt? That is... let me think about it, because like I do not really know. I do not really know if I want to keep it in a separate sculpt or not. I have not decided that at the moment. Like here you can always tell what's going on right now when I'm doing this. Okay, I think I kind of... But now the whole thing is a little bit more smooth and round. And you do it like this, I can see exactly what I'm doing right now. Go. Yeah, I'm probably afraid that... Oh, not afraid, but I think I'm going to do the side wings separately. Like for this creation, it really doesn't matter at all, because it's just going to be... It's going to be like an still image, or... Well, not a still image. I think I still want to have that they can look around the car a little bit, that they can look at from different angles. That will be pretty cool, I would assume. But I kind of want to have it that you can tell, like, hey, like here, this is what I was afraid of, that this was happening. So what I'm going to do, I can do two things. I can cut this out. Cut out. And let's use a cube for this. All right. We can remove that. And now these things. Oh, but then we don't have it in mirror mode again. Oh, well, I'll make it then. I will do it separately. That's fine. That's totally fine. This is for me a little bit more. It makes more sense, I would say. It's also like the very first time I make something like this in Dreams. I already said that in the previous video, so it is a lot of like trial and error for me to see how the shapes goes. And again, it's just for fun. It doesn't have to be like super precise or anything like that, but I'm not Jechta if I'm not trying, at least. I hate to do like half-baked stuff, so I always try to do my best in situations like this. Right, so the nose is now, yeah, I see a little bit like a dip here. It is also in the original creation a little bit. So hey, at least it's accurate to what I had. Let me pull it like that. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we have to turn on the grid, because I need to work in mirror again. What did I use last time? It was a cylinder, right? Pretty sure it was a cylinder. Oh. But did I? What did I use last time? Yeah, I did use a cylinder, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, let me now lower, because now I know that I'm exactly in the middle. And let me move this. And make this a little bit more down. And it's the other way around, Jechta. And then I have to, of course, pull it outside of it again. Okay, yeah, I know that I had to do this manually. I'm just going to use precise. There we go. Nice. Like I said, like if you want to make a race game, you really should think of to make the asset or the car asset as most as possible in one sculpt. If you want to make sure that Dreams is not going to be like super high with the gameplay turmo. Is this too far? This is a little bit too far. It's a bridge too far. I would say -4. Should stick a little bit out, but not too much. Yeah, let's see. Now the good thing of why I'm doing this, now I only have to do this. Now I only have, because we have now it in a separate scope, it's a little bit easier for me to tweak a little bit things. So that's a little bit of the good side of doing it like this. The bad thing is like you cannot really do it like something like this if you actually want a proper racing game, or if you want to make it work, because that would like cost so much gameplay turmo in the end, and you do not really want that at all with things like this. We're going to make it now rounder, just as how it is in the original creation as well. So we're going to lose a little bit of the sharp edges. Not too much, because like I really want to keep as like a little bit of the edges here and there. But I also want to stick true to the original design. So I don't want to go completely off with how the original looks. But like I said, I'm also going to create my own version a little bit. Simply because, like I said, I want to make it like an... Wait, how am I touching this? Wait, what? I was in one... What? Huh? I thought I was in a new sculpt. Apparently, I am still in the same... okay. Well, it doesn't matter. That's fine. I'm like, huh? I need to watch my video back. I really thought I was like entering a new sculpture. Apparently, I was still inside the other one, and then I started a new. I can't remember if I did that. That's weird. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a small thing anyway. So, and we are now good. So it's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's weird. I kind of remember I did that. All right, so that is for the front. And yeah, so I have to look again a few times. The nose is a little bit, yeah, it is a little bit thicker on the front, but I kind of like it like this. It should not be too thick. Yeah, I kind of like it like this. All right, so like I said, I also want to put a little bit more, slight little bit more realism into this instead of like going straight for the original creation. Basically, what I did with last year's Valhalla's creation, like I try to respect as much of his real creation. But give it a little bit more of my own touch and feel to it. to make it a little bit more, not like super realistic. Doesn't have to be super realistic or anything. I'm not going for that, but at least I want to make it a little bit more outstanding than the original creation. You know what I mean? So that's yeah, so that it looks like still like the original creation, but that you can also could tell like, oh, Jechta made this, right? So a little bit of like my touch to it, with as much of the respect of the original design. Yeah, I really thought that this was the original. Oh, that there was like a new sculpt or anything like that. I don't know what happened there. Oh no. Okay, so that is the front view. Now we have to look at the back side of the car. Of this vehicle. And now I also know what is happening with it. So it goes up in a straight corner, is what I see. And then from that straight corner, it goes like, let me see how I can do this actually. I think we have to pull this as close as possible and then bring this back again. Like so. Maybe even more in the end. Because from that point, it goes in a corner. I'm not sure what type of degree corner it goes. So we have to... I think I have to do this manually. I will set it down like that, and then I will do it manually. Because it goes... I think it's... I don't know. Let's go for minus 15 maybe. Oh, this is going to be super hard, isn't it? Do that in... please don't hit. Please don't hit. It's hitting a little bit. I can maybe do... Oh. And this one we can sweep out. Then I can move this a little bit inwards again. I see here, what's happening here? Oh, that is the bottom. Ah. Gotcha. Okay, have to do this a little bit more precise. So that like the cuts are not so... and these are for the wheels. So it looks like I did all right. And then the back sides. Yeah, they're almost hitting the wheels in the original creation. That's insane. A little bit dangerous. But they're still a little bit off, so it's fine. And then it goes. Let me see. How? Okay, maybe I should have made a screenshot as well for that particular part, because now it's really hard to tell. No, it goes in... Okay, so it goes into a line until the wheel. I have that. And then it goes almost straight back into the back again. So, like this, basically. Let me stamp it already. What is this? Oh, okay. Stretch that out. So it's almost like this type of... yeah, it looks like that. It should look like that. The only thing is that like the hook of the whole thing is a little bit broader because like the rear should be a little bit thicker. So we're just going to tweak that. We're going to make the angle a little bit less hooked. So we have a broader, and then we can do it like so. Maybe a little bit more inward still. There we go. So now we also have the rear of the whole, the bottom, and there is a name for it, which I forgot to say. But now we have that. The top part, I'm going to make a different sculpt again. I'm not going to make it out of one sculpt. If I do that, then I will lose quality of the whole thing because there are so many cuts already happening. And I kind of want to keep the quality as high as possible. So I will make sure that that is not going to happen. First of all, we're going to make everything round, like I did before as well with the nose. We're going to do the same. Oh, yeah. I see already what's going to happen, so I have to be very careful with this. By doing stuff like that. That is because like there is one box. I need to make sure if I can maybe, let me stamp it already. How much do we need of this? Because it's made out of yeah, it is this one, right? Yeah. That is something. How can I fix that? By moving this inwards, I think. If I can grab it. Oh, that's going to be... That's going to be, I don't think I can grab... Need to make it super silly. I need this one. This is the one I need to stretch out. This is the one I need to stretch out. But if I do it like that... What if I reach here? Can I Oh no, this is going to be... This is going to be a challenge. Wait, I can maybe go from here. Or not? No, I cannot. I can do this. And then stretch it back out again. A little bit maybe too far. Hold on. That will be the problem solved right there. Yeah, that's problem solved. I hope. I really hope. I hope that's problem solved. Okay, so I hope now we can just like cut it out without it goes inwards. This is going to be super interesting to do this. Can I not make it... Wait, what if I do a cube? A big one. Let me turn off mirror for this. What if we do this? Will that be smart too? Probably not. If you don't try, you don't know. My motto. What if we do a hard blend? Is that doing a little bit more justice? Not really. You're not really getting the nice smoothness. Maybe I have to... It's a little bit more rounder. Maybe I should not really go for all the roundiness. But I mean, like, if you are really going for the more, in quotes, realistic look, then we shouldn't really go for too much of, like, the same vibe as how the original is. But it also means for the side spoilers, or like the wings, front wing spoiler wings thingies. But again, I also want to respect the original creation, you know? Like, I'm a little bit in, like, what should I do? You can do it like this. I do see things happening here. That is because of this thing here. Yeah, I can keep it like this. So it doesn't have like too much of hard edges. It still has a little bit of the roundiness, but it's not like too crazy round. So I'm going a little bit off how the original is, but I'm going to do a little bit, like I said, my own touch on this. So that's the idea. And what else can we still do for this video? Let's see. So we did the side. Now I know that the side is a little bit higher. This one here is not correct anymore. Also, I see weird stuff happening here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's because this one is in there too. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I will keep it like this anyway. I'll keep it like this. I can use the underneath a little bit more round. I don't want to like make things go too crazy. I can fine tune that a little bit. Okay, in the original creation, the back thing here is a little bit higher. How am I going to do that? Because like I need to do something like this, but then let me figure it out. Man, how am I going to solve that? Oh, I should make this bottom a little bit smaller. That is also a way to do that. Then we have the problem solved. There you go. Yeah, that's a little bit more like it. That's definitely more like it. I might maybe make this a little bit more or less rounder than I have right now, to keep a little bit more of the smooth, less smooth. I mean, okay, pretty much it. Only the back side. I do not really know if this is the right angle still. I can try to make it, like I said, a little bit higher. Again, like so. That should be more it. Yeah, actually, there is a one slight thing differently from my creation and theirs, is that I will show you. The corner starts almost here. So it's like it starts right away. So that's a little bit of like the trickiness part that I'm dealing with right now. Like it starts here. And as you can see, the box that I'm using, I can try, wait, I have maybe an idea. I can maybe try to make the box smaller. So it doesn't have to hit. But we are still going to hit regardless, because like it's still affecting the sides. I mean, like, we don't really have to create it exactly the same, but it's my it's also because like what I have to do respect the original creation. As long as I can keep it as close as possible, right? So as long as I can say like, yeah, just maybe make it a little bit smaller. This is so tricky. Also afraid that oh no, we don't really touch that actually. That's good. Okay, so now we need to bring this a little bit more. Like this? Okay, there's a little bit of like a weird thingy going on here, but I'm okay with that. It's not like exactly how it is. Because like it goes a little bit in, yeah. At least it means like the wheels can be closer. Like the back wheels at least. Like this. Of course these are placeholders. I'm going to recreate the wheels. But this is for placeholder, so I know exactly where the underneath thing goes. Because like it needs to like fit in here, and also we need to make sure that this angle is, so let me do it like this so I can see what I'm doing. So it should be end to the wheel. Let me go into maybe move it like so. Like the wheel should like exactly fit between the gap, right? So at least that's how the original creation is. I think that that's pretty much it. And I don't know why I said it like, yeah. Don't know where that voice came from. But I think that's pretty much it. I can also like do this a little bit to make this. Oh, we can also do, yeah, no, but we got, no, then we are exactly having the same issue as what I had before. Yeah, that's not really going to solve much. But I had to make this border a little bit thicker. Okay, that looks, for me, that looks like how it is. So let me save. Save version. I have always learned, because last time I didn't do that when I was creating my Halloween scene. And and I lost my process. So my Halloween scene creation is going to be hopefully next year released then. Because it would be weird if now we suddenly release the Halloween scene. It's silly. So let's save it just in case. I'm kind of happy with it right now. With how everything is looking. Sure. So let's how much time do we have left? Yeah, let's do the wheels then. So I'm out of my creation. Yes, because like I don't want to like do it in one creation. Yeah, so let's make the wheels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place, of course, the middle part. So we know exactly that that is the middle. Mirror modes. There we go. And I am then going to use the donut. Is that smart? Yeah, I think so. And okay. And I'm going to use blend for this. Because I have an idea. Not sure if it's going to work as how I think it's going to be. Like I said, never made something like this before. And then we're going to clone this. And then we have the front wheel. A little bit a little bit too thick right now. But we can fix that. Okay. Let me move it a little bit closer to the car. Like so. There you go. So we have the wheels now. And for the sake of because the back wheels are, I thought they were bigger on the end, but that's not really true. It looks like the same. It looks like they are the same look and feel. So I'm just going to keep it like this. Though in the original creation they are a little bit squeezed. The wheels are a little bit squeezed for some reason. I'm not sure if that is intentional. Oh. They are a little bit Let's see. I need to... Like I said, I don't want to make... I don't want to like do exactly how it is. But now they are a little bit more squeezed. So not like in a perfect round. Okay. And I kind of like it when you can see now that there is like a groove happening here, which is not in the original one. But I kind of want to keep it a little bit more realistic in a sort of way. I don't only know if the proportion is correct yet. Maybe I'm going to squeeze a little bit more. I'm going to respect the original creation a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, we're going to squeeze this more down. And that also counts for this way. Am I also always making a round? Oh, I always make a round. No matter what I do. Oh. Gotcha. That's fine. It's fine. We don't really need to, it's fine. I'm only looking at how far is the, like, the wheel is connected to the nose. So this whole thing. Let me do a little bit too high. Should be around here. And let's make an underneath surface again. So we know exactly if my wheels are standing on the ground or not. Compared with the front rear, not the rear, but the front spoiler. All right. That's not bad. I'm not hating it. And it is connected to the nose. I only think that like the nose itself, let me look at the pictures again. Yeah, not really great angle of that, but it looks like it's a little bit lower to everything. So more like this. And this one I'm going to do a little bit more. Yeah. It looks like this is pretty much close to it. Maybe pull that one a little bit up. I think I have it. I have it. The nose, however, is a little bit more broader. Because like it's going to be in the same position as the wheels. So darn it. Okay. So I can do two things. I can of course make this bigger like this, then problem solved. Yeah, okay, problem solved. There you go. I was like, I can or like move everything around again. But this is pretty much it. So they are in the line of the tires itself. As it looks like. So yeah, this is basically what we have for this today, for this video. It is getting slowly but surely it's going to like shape the form. I know it's yeah. I had some struggles with the whole thing with underneath part, how I was going to do that, and with the I lost a little bit time with the front spoiler, sadly, but now I have that almost correct, so we can continue on later on. I do see that like this part is not really correct, but the blue thing is don't look at the blue part. The blue part is just placeholders for me, were placeholders for me, so they're not really corrected in the right place at the moment. It's all about the wheels and everything that's like in everything that's not blue. That's what the creation is going to be. Everything that is in blue, that's just for placeholders, so I know a little bit of like where to place things. So keep that in mind if you're going to comment like but the ass is not in the center of the wheel anymore, Jechta. And I'm like, yeah, I know. All right, so I'm going to leave it like here. I really hope that you enjoyed this second part of the video. I know it was maybe I lost a lot of time in the beginning with the front spoiler a little bit, but I want to keep my videos around an hour max. So we're going to continue with the next video with the wheels itself. So I'm just going to also do the back wheels, and then we're going to make the ass around it also, not an axis around it. I don't know how to call that. And and then I'm also going to do the tires itself, like the whatever it's called. We're going to do that. I really need to see if I'm redoing the tires or not, because like in the original creation, the tires are squeezed a little bit not in a donut shape, but they are squeezed a little bit. And I think I really thought it was made with a donut shape, but I don't think they did it with a donut shape. I think what they did is just with a cylinder, squeeze that cylinder down a little bit, and then make the side a little bit rounder. I think that's how they did it with the original one, because I cannot squeeze a donut shape into an oval shape form. That's not possible, no matter what you're doing. So I have to see how I'm exactly going to do that. I think I will keep it like this for now. I don't know. I will see if I will change that in the next video. I'll keep it for this for now, and then I will see later on if I want to do the different shape form with the oval shape form, because that's basically in the original one, and I kind of want to keep doing that. Maybe I want to respect the original creation. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed this new Secret Santa event series. There's going to be plenty more, because like we are totally not done, far from done yet even. The car is going to be a lot of like working on. It's a lot of like editing here and there, and then after we have done the car, we also have to do the surrounding. I really don't want to leave it like this. I really want to make a surrounding, and I had a few ideas, and I said it. I think I forgot to say it in the beginning of the video, but I will explain it in the next video what I'm trying to go for. So stay tuned. That's the cliffhanger. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a lovely day. And as always, don't forget to dream, everybody. Bye bye.